Hello and welcome back. I'm here to deliver a personal reading for one of our viewers. Andrea, this is for you, my dear. Thank you for your purchase. You just got your raffle ticket for the drawing tomorrow. Gotta do the drawing tomorrow, so you want a free reading. Okay. So you wanted to understand some things about your daughter. So what I'm getting is to finish this complete shuffle and just pull everything off the top in the order of the questions that you sent. Okay. And then with any leftover time in your reading, we'll go ahead and see additional guidance and information for you to help you in this journey with your child. So that's the full shuffle. These cards are perfectly aligned to give all the answers that are available for us now. Okay. So the bottom of the deck is the Prince of Pentacles. Okay. I'm not sure what your daughter's zodiac sign is, but it's possible she's a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn with the Prince of Pentacles energy there. But it is indicative of an older child. This is not a little child. I feel like she's an older child. She might even be a grown-ass child, like a 20 like mine. But she's definitely not a little kid. She's at least a teenager. Okay. So I see you're saying she's a Scorpio. Okay. So I feel like there's something about, because with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, there's something about her being very, like, when she wants something, she's going to go for what she wants. And I get like the determination of the Knight of Pentacles. Like you really can't convince or sway her to do things that she doesn't want to do. And if she wants to do it, you really can't stop her. So first off, let's see, why does she want to be a man? We're going to start with the center is the 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups, that's where she feels happiest. The 10 of Cups is the happiest of all feelings. So she feels happiest. It feels like that's right for her, okay? In the physical, the Prince of Wands, okay, she feels like the masculine energy is where it's at for her. I even hear like she feels like she gets more respect is one of the things I hear. I feel like she feels more respect of her own self and also from others in a masculine body. Let's see in the emotional body, the 9 of Cups. This is just something that she really wants. This fulfills her. This makes her happy again. Let's see in her headspace. What's going on in her headspace? The 3 of Swords. So I see there that it's like it's been very heartbreaking for her. Like when she thinks about it, like she really feels like that's what it was supposed to be. She really feels like that's who she is. That's just how she identifies. And it's like it hurts her that she's not him. She wants to be him. Okay. Spiritually, what's going on with her is the 8 of Swords. She's very focused on this. Okay. This is very important to her. So, okay, we have that. So I just feel like for her, even sexually, like her body doesn't feel right to her. I hear even that she has, let me see what she's looking at. Yeah, she feels like for her, with the Moon card coming out, she's very passionate about it, okay? And she feels like, wow, it's interesting because in this image, you see that body there and it's like cocooned in the center. See how it has that border around it? It's just like she feels like she's caught up. She feels like in her mind, that's how she is what I'm getting. She feels like in her mind, that's what she is a man. And she feels trapped in a female body. She feels like that female body traps her. Because see, this is a very feminine energy in the center there. And long hair, right? It's clearly, it's a feminine energy. She feels trapped in that feminine energy. Like she can't be who she truly is. She's very focused on this. Very, very focused on this. It even feels like being in a feminine body for her feels like a restriction, like a punishment of some sort. And it's been very hurtful for her. I feel like she feels like it's caused her a lot of pain to be in a feminine body. They want another card over here. Is the Queen of Swords. I hear she's going to protect this idea. I hear she's going to protect this idea. Like, I feel like nobody can really tell her different. It goes around and around her head. She thinks about it all the time. Very focused on it. I don't know if she already has really short hair, but I just see her having really short hair. And I feel like in her mind, like these two face structures seem very similar. In her mind, like she just feels like she wants to be that. You're asking, why did she never express this as a child? Let's see, as a child, she didn't express this because the Seven of Wands, she kept it to herself, right? She kept it to herself. She just kept it to herself. She felt like she was going to be pressured, rejected, get in trouble, punished. She didn't want to get in trouble. I hear she didn't want to get in trouble. The way this fist is holding the wand, it feels like she didn't want to get in trouble. And I feel like she probably started realizing this somewhere around the time between 7 and 10 years old is where she really started having thoughts. And I'm also hearing she couldn't fully process them. It took until she got older. How old is she now? Because I feel like something around 18 years old is where it really clicked. It really clicked. Up until then, it was just like, I'm hearing a light pondering, but then I'm getting 18 years old. It really clicks. Okay, yeah, so she's 28 now. Yeah, so see, I see something around 18 years old. It really clicks. I see that around 7 to 10 years old, something changed in her where she started to be more aware of it, but still not fully understanding. I'm hearing it needed to go past some childhood development energies. Like she had to do some childhood development first before she could understand what was going on with her. I hear, and even now, today, she doesn't fully understand everything. She just knows what she feels that she wants for herself. Okay. Yeah, I feel that. Let me see, around 7 to 10 years old, what was this that happened? Temperance. Wow, temperance. I hear that's when she started to, this card is speaking to me in a way that it never has. It's actually showing me something that I experienced personally. So I'm not sure if this is what it was, but she started to feel the shift between 7 to 10 years old. Regardless of her level of awareness of it, what I'm getting is she started to feel the shifting of going from feminine to masculine energy. And that's a really interesting feeling. Like, I remember the first time I felt that shift where I knew I could feel the shift from feminine to masculine energy. And it's something. It's definitely something. So with her, I feel like she felt that and it was really strong for her. It is a very strong feeling when you're aware of that. But again, I don't feel like she was mature enough to fully understand what that was meaning for her or what that feeling was for her. And I hear, and as she got older, again, around 18 years old was where something really clicked and it all started to make more sense. And she's like, I'm not a woman, I'm a man. And she started to feel like that. So they want me to pull something about how is it best for you to cope with this change with your child, okay? And it's the Prince of Swords. So the Prince of Swords is, for me, it's receiving information. So I'm hearing, number one, be very open to listening. And then it's like they're saying that it would be great for you to ask her questions like just like this, but you got to do it from a place where you don't seem attacking. So you want to be very open to understand. I hear, I want to understand you better. Please help me understand you better. I'm not judging you. I hear, I'm not judging you, but I want to understand you better. So coming from a place of trying to really understand, I hear it will be important for you to listen and ask her the questions that you want to know. But then receive her answers without judgment. Just take them in, Let her talk. And I'm hearing try not to get emotional about it, right? It's about trying to understand her perspective and her point of view. I said because it's easy to tip the line from question to understand versus question to ridicule is the way it's coming through. She doesn't want to feel ridiculed, and you don't want to make her feel ridiculed. But it is difficult for you to understand because I hear you had this vision of your beautiful little girl and what she was going to do and what she was going to be. And boom, all that's gone with this understanding now that she doesn't even feel like she's a girl and she doesn't want to be a girl. And then I hear in today's times, like this is happening all over the place with so many. What you can expect from her, good. You did that, good. Keep doing that. What you can expect from her is you got to understand that for her, she's dealing with a lot of internal doubts. I'm hearing she's got a lot of internal doubts. And immediately, whenever she presents this, I'm hearing she's expecting a fight. She's expecting to be judged. She's expecting to be ridiculed. She's expecting to argue and fight and all of that. So it's very important for you to never raise your voice to her about this. And it's difficult because it's like a fine line, because I'm hearing at the same time, if you get to where it's like, oh, my baby, poor baby type of shit, she doesn't want your sympathy either. I'm hearing she doesn't want your sympathy. So it's like, it's almost like addressing it like a fucking lawyer. Is the way it's coming through. It's almost like you got to address it like a lawyer with as least emotion as possible, so that she doesn't feel like you're pitying her, but also so that she doesn't feel like you're judging her, but just that you're seeking information and understanding. Okay. How did she respond when you asked her to help you understand? That was a very good move. So since you did that, and that's what I was channeling, but you've already done that, I feel like that's the very best move. They're saying you want to make sure that you understand that she's going through so much internally about this. It's such a strong and intense, they're giving me the word intense, craving on her soul, that for her it's difficult. I'm hearing for her it can be very difficult to express herself, and she may see judgment where there is none. So it's like you're not even really judging her, but she may see some judgment there, but really it's her own internal judgments. Yeah. If she has not already removed her breasts, I just saw that she's going to do that. And I feel like she's going to do that soon. I do see your daughter going through with the sex change. I do. And it may be gradual. Has she already started taking hormones? Because I'm getting she might have already started taking hormones. But I do feel like this is something she's going to follow through with. I do see she's going to do surgery. I said, what can you expect from your daughter? I'm looking at this and they're showing me, look at the 2 severed hands, right? And so I see like she is going to have surgery. Yeah, she is going to have the surgery. This is going to happen. I heard, one thing that you can do is start customizing yourself to male verbiage. My son, this is my son. Have you discussed what name she's going to go by? Did she already give you the name she would prefer to be called? Start really practicing that because, honey, we old. We set in our ways. We're not used to calling non-binaries and all this stuff like theys and thems. I have a hard time with that, and I'm gay as fuck. And then this is your child, so you're used to she's and hers and her female name. They said it would be really supportive and she would feel really accepted if you would begin to use the he's and the boys and the sons and Robin. At least Robin is very, I'm hearing at least Robin can be very by both gender. It's not very gender specific. The name Robin goes by boys and women. So that could be a little bit helpful, but they're saying it would be beneficial for you to go ahead and just practice using the male descriptive words for her. That will make her feel very embraced. Yeah, it's time for you to start seeing her as your son, because this was the guidance for you. And we have this very boy energy there. So it's like, start seeing her as your son. I'm hearing, and they want you to know it makes you not less of a mother. It does not make you less of a mother. I hear that there may be some part in you that kind of feels that way a little bit, you know? They're saying don't indulge that. You're no less of a mother. As a matter of fact, they're saying you're more of a mother if you can embrace your child through this much of a change. This is a huge change. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, I'm hearing that embracing the son, the he, you know, that will be very helpful. And yeah, she's definitely going through with this. So she is, I mean, you got to recognize, like, her whole world is going to change. She's going to have to go get a new driver's license. She's going to, around wherever she works, you know, the social circle, like, there's a lot of very harsh judgments out there. So you love your baby. You don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck which way she lives, as long as she lives her best life, as long as he lives his best life. And see, that's exactly what you're going to go through, what I just went through there. It's going to be fun. And I think that at some point this might be wise to express to your daughter, like, honey, you're 28 years old, and your whole life I've been calling you my daughter and her. So please be patient with me, because I want you to know that if I do it, I will correct myself. And I'm working on changing that in my mind. But I'm an old dog, and it's hard to make old dogs learn new tricks. But I love you. You know what I'm saying? And just let her know where you are having your own struggles, right? With the change and implementing what this change means in your life, like, to be very open about that part of this journey for you, letting her know that it's not about that you fully accept her either way, but just express to her, like, okay, I accept you the way you are and the way you want to be, and I fully embrace that. Just remember to be patient with me, because it's been your whole life that I've been seeing you this way. So be patient with me while I learn to talk new, while I learn to respect who you have become, right? It's like learning a new language for you, right? So let her also know how that presents challenges for you, but that you're willing to overcome those, and you're working on that, right? Okay. That will be very beneficial. Okay. So let's see, what is her point of view of the divorce? What does she think about the divorce? Four of Pentacles. Well, it's interesting because the Four of Pentacles is the energy of holding on to the house, right? I'm getting holding on to the house. But there's two pentacles each in the hand. So I feel like for her, the challenge is she loves you both very much. I feel like she loves you both very much. And for her, it's difficult because with the divorce, there's, she's used to having everybody together. Now she's got to take her Four Pentacles and split them into two hands, so to speak. So it's like, I got to go over there, and then I got to go over here, but I love them both. And I'm used to having them together. It's so weird having them apart. But for her, you guys are together in her head somehow still, which makes sense because you're her parents. At the end of the day, that's what you are for her, is you are her parents. And so in her head, there's this go together type of theme. And so there's this, how do I split apart what used to be one? So even though you and your ex-husband are separated, for her, it's still I feel like it's still a bit of a challenge to, like, break it apart, And then I hear wanting to talk about mom with dad, and wanting to talk about dad with mom, and then trying to, like, be sensitive. I almost feel like she's trying to center herself. She doesn't want to either one of two things is happening. Give me a card to show me which one of the two things. Queen of Wands. Okay. So yeah, I feel like It's almost like if she's not talking, it's like she's trying to avoid it. It's because she doesn't want to hurt your feelings, or vice versa him. She doesn't want to bring up harsh stuff, but at the same time, where she is talking about it, so it's you know what she's actually doing. Where she is trying to talk about it, it's almost like she's trying to remind you guys of what you had. Let's look at the other question you had. You want to know if she blames you. Let's see, does she blame you? So that's going to be 13 cards, up to 13 cards if we get an ace. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The Ace of Pentacles came out on the 13th card. I feel like the only thing she blames you for is for filing the documents. But hold on, who was the one that was cheating? They already showed me that. Who was the one who was cheating with the Queen of Wands? Because I feel like he was the one that was cheating and he got found out. So yeah, she knows you're responsible for the divorce because you filed the paperwork. At the end of the day, I'm hearing the question though is she upset? Yeah, see, he was cheating. He was cheating. And if he's got her around, like if he's now living with whoever this mistress was, that makes her uncomfortable. She doesn't like that at all. But see, just because she knows that you filed the divorce and she blames you for that, the word blame implies some sort of resentment or something. So I want to know, is she upset about you divorcing? Let's find out. 1, 2, yes. She feels like you could have worked it out. You could have forgave him and worked it out. No. I hear no, that's not true. So she's got her own viewpoints about the divorce. I wouldn't worry too much about that. She's going to grow up and she's going to figure out some more shit. Yeah, she feels like you should have just forgave him. And yeah, and she is a little bit, she is upset about that. Because she feels like you should have just forgave him and move on. I don't agree with her. And then I'm hearing, is this affecting how she's responding to you? So is her own like blame and anger about the divorce, is that affecting the way she's treating you right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is, because the Ace of Swords is in reverse, which is telling me she is not seeing the truth about things. There's something here where she's not seeing the truth. Like I said, she's trying to hold it together, but that other woman is there. And I feel like this is a big test for you. At the end of the day, honey, it's your life, and you have no business having to put up with somebody who's cheating on you. Unless you wanted to have that open relationship and go get you something on the side too, but that doesn't sound like, and it doesn't feel like that's your vibe. So she can judge you all the fuck she wants to. And that's why she feels judgment, because she's busy judging you. Interesting. So she's busy judging you about doing what's best for you, which is why she feels so much judgment, which is why they're like, they're really giving me like this whole babying energy about this, right? Like, make sure you let her know you love her anyways, and you don't judge her, and you're there for her. I just want to understand. So in regards to the divorce and the way your daughter is expressing towards you right now, what's the guidance for you? Is the 7 of Pentacles. Listen, the 7 of Pentacles is tending to your own garden. At the end of the day, just like your daughter is going to go off and have a 6 change and become your son, because that's what she feels like she needs to do, and you need to allow that. Well, you're doing what the hell you need to do for you, and that's what you have to do, and that's what's important for you. And there's not really anything you could do about her and what she's doing. Hey, Malibu, I see you, baby. So it's like, she's going to have to deal with it. You know, you have to take care of your own garden right now. Just like she's, and you can let her know that. I'm hearing, and you can let her know that if she expresses anything about, you should have just forgave Dad, and y'all could have still been together or whatever. I want y'all to be together. Honey, you better just give up on that. Just like you're going to go become my son, you're my son, whatever. I'm your single mother now type of shit. Like, no. You didn't feel comfortable in a woman's body, so you're becoming my son. I don't feel comfortable with the cheating husband, so I become single. Like, it's the same thing. We got to do what's right for ourselves. Yeah. So I'm getting that. Oh boy, I hope this is helpful for you, and I hope that this shit is on point. No, I'm sure. Never mind. I don't need to hope it. I know it's on point. This shit always works. We're really good at what we do. No doubts. So somebody else, you're watching this reading that's for Andrea, and you're like, damn, that's deep. I want a reading like that. Go to my website. Make it happen. Some of you are just loving the way I talk or what I do. Come back and watch some more of my videos. Join the membership. You could get your personal mini answered at the end of the download whenever I go live with the download. And the membership perks are going to change. So I definitely increased anybody who's on the lowest tier membership to upgrade, because the lowest tier membership will be going away. December 1st is what they were told. And we're going to add another higher level membership. And the highest level membership is going to give members access to a full reading, not just a one card reading, like a full Celtic cross every month. You're going to get that. So there's going to be a new higher level tier for our members. So definitely check that out. But yeah, go get your reading. There are different options. So, okay. Andrea says, I'm always on point. That's what I know. And it's funny because it comes out of my mouth. I hope this is all important for you. I hope this makes sense. No, I know it makes sense. And I get corrected every time I say that. So, if you think of any other questions about your daughter or anything else, this is still your time. As a matter of fact, if you want, I can even call you for the rest of the, I don't know why I didn't tell you that at first. I could call you and you could be live on the phone during this if you wanted. So, but you still have another, about 20 minutes left on your time. So I'm going to pick these up because I feel like we've pretty much got through everything that we needed to hear about your daughter. It's like, what else do you want to talk about? Spirit says, what else do you want to talk about? Or do you want me to just go general for you? Yeah, this is what we have about your daughter. I feel like that's complete. I feel we've talked that through. Yeah, she's very stuck on this. She's very focused on this. She won't feel like she can get where she wants to go until she has that sex change. That's how yeah. It's almost like she's attached, her success in life is attached to a male body, which I'm like, okay. But that's her, right? We're all different. So you want to know how long was he cheating? Okay, let's find out what the cards say. We're going to go with the full deck. We're going to reshuffle because we're moving into a different conversation topic. More focused on the ex now. Okay, so let's see. How long was he cheating? How long was he cheating? That's the question Andrea wants to know. How long was he cheating? Okay. Excuse me. All right. How long was he cheating for? Okay. He was cheating for, what do we have? The Princess of Cups. Oh, I feel like it was new. Hold on. The Two of Cups is here. Why is it? It was inside the deck. 2 weeks, 2 months. I feel like it wasn't really long. I feel like it wasn't long at all. Okay. Why was he so upset about the divorce? Because the Lover's in reverse. Because you fucking left his ass. He really thought, so in his head, he loves you. I want to know, was this his first time cheating? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, it was not his first time cheating. He just didn't think that he was going to get caught, He didn't think he was going to get caught. He didn't think it was going to end. He didn't think that it was going to be that he didn't think he was going to get caught. He really did. Does he still love her? 1, 2. Does he still love you? 3, 4, 5. Yes, he still loves you. That's the thing. And with it being the 5th card, it's like he misses you and all this stuff. He wants to have it all. You know, he wants to be able to go out and flirt with somebody. Why did he cheat in the first place? Because he's been with you for so long. Okay. He thought that he could get away with it and he would still be able to keep you. Yeah. Is he bisexual? Is he bisexual? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. It says no, he's not bisexual. No, he's not bisexual, it's saying. The Judgment is at the bottom of the deck, so that's why he's upset. Like, you used your wise judgment. He just didn't think that you were going to leave him. He didn't think it was ever really going to end. He didn't think that he was going to get caught. He didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I don't get how he could think it's not going to be that big of a deal. Like, what the fuck? Like, we're married and you think you could just do whatever in the fuck. Let's get something from... Show me what the fuck is going on with her ex-husband about this cheating. What the hell was he thinking? I'm hearing, what the hell was he thinking? This is not the deck that I wanted. Hold on, I wanted this deck. So is that it? This was not the deck that he wanted. I guess he wanted that deck. That means something to you. They said, okay, what was really going on with her ex-husband cheating? Inconsistent and trust issues. Yeah, he's just... That's it. He's inconsistent. And now you have trust. It's simple. Like, he's inconsistent. He got trust issues. He got issues with thinking that, you know, he could betray your trust. I'm hearing that he could just betray trust and it will be okay. He was very inconsistent. Okay. What else does Andrea need to know about her ex-husband and the cheating? Okay, interesting. So magic money in your hand. So I'm not sure if you got a great alimony out of this. So sexy and spiritual too. So it's interesting. So sexy and spiritual too is coming through like this has actually improved you is the way it's coming through. Like this was an improvement for you, improvement in your life, improvement in your spirituality. Like it's an improvement for you in some sort of way. Like it's putting you in your power. Yeah. So it wasn't, she said, that's why he was so secretive. Yeah, he was secretive because he thought that you, like he had your trust. I hear you weren't the type to go like spying and all that shit. That you weren't really that type. You were very trusting and he just never thought that you would find out. He thought he could got away. Yeah, she said, yes, got my payday. And that's another reason why he was pissed. Because you got the money, honey. Yeah. And then, you know, who knows what he's telling your daughter? Who knows what he's telling your daughter? But the fact of the matter is, like, honey, it's tough when our children are not on our side. Watch what you tell your daughter because she's going to go tell your husband. We have a mole hole leak. Yeah, don't give your daughter information that you don't want to get back to him and if you want information to get back to him, she's the perfect one to tell because you're going to go tell daddy everything. Your son is going to go tell his dad everything. I'm curious. Why? Okay, so is your ex-husband as accepting of your daughter becoming your son as you are? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, he is not. And you know what? I hear she's going to take it out on you. She's going to take it out on you in some sort of way. So watch out for that. Like your ex-husband is not going to be as willing to embrace your daughter's sex change is what I'm getting into your son. So for whatever reason, they gave me that question to ask. We've got about 5 minutes left in your reading. Do you want me to just pull some general? Oh, no, you got like 10 minutes. Sorry. Do you want me to pull some general information for you? Some more oracle cards? Do you want me to pull from my personal handmade oracles? Or just whatever wants to come out? Or do you have more questions? Let me know. I'm going to light the cigarette, though. Because your reading got all types of shit in it. Your reading is like, the shit is thick in this ring, girl. I had no idea what I was in for here. Okay, so she said yes. So I'm assuming your yes is to oracle messages. Okay, they want me to pull from the Spiritual AF deck. Let's get some shuffles for Andrea. What is the most valuable message you could give to Andrea right now about her daughter? Love, of course. Okay, we're going to get you a general message for your daughter because I already asked about you with your daughter from this. And then let's pull you a love spread. See what's coming for you in love after that. Definitely have time to do that. So in regards to the daughter, what's the message? Because your daughter, that's an important relationship. Your son, see, the correction, that's what it's going to be like for you. Like, my son. What does it say? Go outside and do shit. Go outside and do shit. It's been proven all over the place that trees and nature and fresh air and all that shit help fight depression, anxiety, addiction, and pretty much anything else that might ail you. Find some place to put your feet in the grass or in the dirt or in the water or anywhere that's not concrete. A 5-minute nature break can reduce the amount of shitty thoughts in your brain drastically as fuck. You know what this is telling me? Do what the fuck you got to do to stay connected to your spirit. That's what you need to do to help you get through the situation with your daughter. You need to stay connected to spirit. Stay grounded in love, unconditional, because that's your child. Yeah. So that's what I have for you there. Let's see what we have coming in love. They want me to use this deck that I grabbed earlier. What can Andrea expect in love? I hear over the next year. Between now and the next year. They're giving me that time frame. Between now and the next year. So between now and next year, this time. What's some significant event in love that Andrea can expect? Okay. I don't know why they gave me that time period. Have you decided that you wanted to be single for a while? Let's see. What do we have for Andrea? Because that's quite a long time period that they gave me. So maybe you had decided to be single for a while. Okay. In love, what we can expect. Karmic relationship. Okay. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So here's the thing. I see you having different ones coming into your life. But they're going to be very temporary between now and the next year. They're going to be temporary energies. It's like, enjoy them as long as you can enjoy them. And when you stop enjoying them, just let that shit go. I feel like this is a period of you not getting deeply attached over the next year, not getting deeply attached to anybody. Just literally taking advantage of the benefits that they bring. As long as they're bringing benefits, and you can kick it. When the minute you stop bringing benefits, bye. It feels like that. That's the energy that I'm getting over love for you. I hope that's what you wanted to hear. Yeah, because look, addiction. Look, yeah, they're trying to get you to break codependency, obsession, possession, controlling, and restricting your energy is what I'm getting. So, you know, I feel, yeah, what I'm getting is for you in love, codependency has been big. Like the need for the partner, the need for the validation of the partnership, the need to be loved by the outside source. I see that you're going to be over the next year, you're going to be attracting some romantic experiences to help you let go of that. So it's like, how do you enjoy the exploration of love connections without attaching the forever mentality to it, is what I'm hearing. Okay, so let's pull you a Celtic spread. They said pull a Celtic spread for you. Okay. Thank you so much for your purchase today. That was a happy surprise in my day. And I've been very busy with my nail salon. So, and I had some company. I mean, it's just been a lot going on. So, yeah, thank you for getting in this personal reading because this is great. All right. So for you, Knight of Cups. Okay. Yeah. I hear you're looking for somebody to approach you. You want somebody to come in. You want somebody to come in. You want somebody to love you. But here's the thing about the Knight of Cups energy. It's spiritually guided. So it's like Spirit's going to guide you. Interesting. I'm hearing to open up your heart and keep it open, but let the people move through. Does that make sense? The way they're showing me, like an open hallway, but people are on a conveyor belt and they just move through it. Your love stays open. And some of it, it's not like you're going to run around having sex with everybody. I'm not seeing that. I mean, you could if you wanted to, but that's not what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing you keep your love open and you let it flow. But the minute it's like, over this next year, I'm getting strong, learning to assert your boundaries. What's crossing you is the Emperor and that husband energy. Yeah. So you're going to keep finding that husband energy. You're going to keep finding the controlling energy. Ones that are going to want to restrict you. Ones that are going to want to lock you down. I feel like lock you down. But I hear it would be beneficial for you to make a commitment for at least the next year. How long ago did you get divorced and how long were you married? I want to know that. For the next year, not to lock down into a full-time commitment is what I'm hearing. That would be very beneficial for you. Because I hear you've been under the thumb of someone your whole life. That you've got to learn to be under no one's thumb but your own, and that they really want that for you. It's going to be super empowering. And it's interesting because these relationships that come through our life and they have such a strong chemical attraction, like, I just want to see them again. Oh, I just have to have them again. They always have a lot of very painful lessons in them. When it's actually a very pleasant love, it's very easygoing. It doesn't feel so obsessive. It feels very light. It's like, oh, you're here. Yay. Oh, you got things to do. Okay, cool. I'll talk to you later. It's like, it's not like, oh my God, you got to leave. I wish you didn't have to. It's not like that. Married 25 years, divorced for 9. Okay, so somewhere in this, there's something about that 10-year mark that's going to seal the deal. When I saw that 10, I saw the Wheel of Fortune. And so it's like that seals all that past. So what I see is this next year is about you getting ready for the real commitment by being open to the flow. Being open to the flow. Like go out on dates. Meet people. Have fun. Don't promise anybody shit though. And it's like, and if they stick around and if they still enjoy your company and you still enjoy theirs and they don't put a bunch of pressure on you for this and that and the other, and they respect you, I almost feel like don't really commit to somebody until they stuck around for a year. And that's kind of strict. But let's see what's below the Temperance. I do see a new pathway being opened up for love for you. The past you had, the 3 of Swords, there's a lot of hurt and heartbreak and disappointment. And here you are with the 7 of Pentacles, the Chariot, the Major Arcana 7, the Chariot. But I did fix my mouth to say 7 of Pentacles. So that's where you've been tending to your own garden, letting go of the past, right? This Chariot is like you actually would like something to move very quickly. You would like to move forward into a romance, okay? The Tower is going to come in. They're saying, watch out for quick start loves, because as quickly as they start is as quickly as it's going to end. It's one thing that I'm hearing. The Ace of Swords, you know what your truth is right now. So again, that's it. There it is. Thank you. You put it so simply that time. I can say this really easy and clear. This next year is going to be about you easily asserting, honoring your boundaries, speaking your truth. So you've been learning this stuff for 9 years. Okay, you've been learning what are your boundaries, what are your truths, what have you learned about yourself that will help protect who you are as you deal with other people. So for this next year, it's very much about you meeting all types of people, all types of men or people, whatever you date, and honoring, asserting your boundaries with no thought about how the fuck are they going to respond to this. This is really how I am. Even if you know they're not going to like it, oh, yeah, that's what all this year is about between now and next year. Yeah, I see that for you. Okay. And there it is. And this is why. Because for whatever reason, you're still attracting people who want to control you, who want to restrict you, who want to be in power over you and what you do. And it's about you maintaining your freedom. So when I see you, just when they think they got you where they want you, boom, you're out of there. Just when they think they got you in this position where you're under their control, You're out of there. So it's like, in this next year, it's important for you to not allow yourself to get stuck under people who try to control what you're doing, try to make you change. This is like somebody, I met this woman who I was attracted to her and everything, but she didn't like my cigarettes. She said, well, you'll stop eventually, right? I said, no, I will not stop smoking. I said, well, you stop doing cocaine? I don't like cocaine. Yeah, but I don't have to taste, you don't have to taste my cocaine when I kiss you. I have to taste your cigarettes when I kiss you. I said, no, you don't. You don't have to kiss me. It's being a cold bitch like that. If you smoke, I don't know what you do, but if you smoke cigarettes and you don't want to quit, then and somebody comes to you talking about, well, you'll quit it. No, the fuck I won't. You know what I'm saying? So there's something very strong about that in your energy. In your innermost feelings, the Six of Pentacles, you're looking for somebody who can balance with you. The reason why this is so important, because somebody who can balance with you, they're not going to ask you to change. They're going to love every bit about you. So I've been talking to this other lady who, she's not a cigarette smoker. She quit smoking cigarettes, but she likes the way my cigarettes smell. So my smoking doesn't bother her, right? So it's like that. They don't have to do what you do, but they're going to still appreciate you for how you are and accept you the way you come. You don't need to change shit about yourself in order to get the love that you deserve. And look, at the end of the day, what this is going to do is filter out all the bullshit, and you're going to have a real love come in for you. I do see another lover coming for you between now and the next year. Okay. Yeah, because this is like evidence that the old you who just like, I'm hearing bend over and give them what the fuck they want so that they'll stick around. Yeah, that bitch is dead. Okay, we're not going to bend over and give them what the fuck they want. We're going to be who we are, and either you can love it or you can get the fuck on down the road. It's pretty much like that. So I can't wait to get your feedback about this reading. You do have somebody coming in, okay? This is somebody that is going to really appreciate how you are because you're going to tell them all your truth, okay? And if they try to rush too fast into a commitment or trying to control you, you're going to tell them exactly what the fuck your truth is. You're going to put your foot down. And you know what? I heard that's for the one that's meant for you. That's going to turn them on. That is going to turn them on. So thank you for your purchase. I've really enjoyed doing this reading for you. It's some deep shit, but you got this. And I'll be here when you're ready for more. Okay. So until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. And I'm out.